box contained equal number of red and blue marbles. The blue marbles are repacked into two smaller bags in the ratio of 5 units to 7 units. Now they said that the difference in the number of marbles between these two bags, right, is 30 marbles. Okay, how many marbles are there in the box at first? Very simple. Shall we draw the red and blue marbles, the bar first? Okay, so red will be one long bar, and the blue will be one long bar. They are the same, huh? Now they told us that they repacked the blue marbles into two smaller bags in the ratio of 5:7, which means that the first bag has 5 units, and the second bag has 7 units. In total, how many units are there? In total will be 5 plus 7, that will give us 12 units, right? So I'm going to cut this into 12 units. Okay, so cut the 12 units. Okay, usually how I cut, right, to make it equal, right? So 12 units, right? First I take the entire bar, I divide by 2 first. This is actually how you draw a model. Okay, and each of them must have 6, right? Because in total I must 12. Okay, so if I want to have 6, right, I divide this into 3. Oh, sorry, that was a very loud motorbike passing through me. Okay, so I want to split this into 6, right? 6, 6. So I split this into 3 bar first. Okay, 3 bar. After that, right, I'll split this into 2 bar. So 2 bar. This is how I make the bars as equal as possible. And since your model is for you to visualize the question, if you do not draw it as accurately as possible, you might not really understand your own model, and it might just be a waste of time. Okay, why am I teaching you this, right? It's because there's some students who love to do this kind of thing. Remember, originally we drew this long bar. So what they want to do, is they want to draw 12, right? Okay, so okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then realize, oh my god, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then their second last bar suddenly so big. Okay, so it's inaccurate, right? So which is why I don't like to do this. Stupid method. Do not use stupid method. Use the smart method. If you want to draw 12, divide into half first to have 6, 6. So for each of the 6, divide into 3 first. Then you divide into 2. Okay, so this will be super accurate. Now, moving on. They say that the first bag is 5 units, second bag is 7 units. So 5 bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will be the first bag. 7 units is the second bag. Then they said that the difference in the number of marbles between the first two bags for the 2 bags is 30. This one is 7 units, this one is 5 units. It's 7 units minus 5 units, that will give me 2 units, right? 2 units represents 30 marbles. Okay, find 1 unit. 1 unit is what? 30 divided by 2 times 1, giving us 15. So each of them is 15. And we know that the blue is the same as the red. So blue got how many units altogether? Blue got 5 plus 7 units, right? So total is 12 units. Okay? If blue got 12 units, red also got 12 units. So what's the total one? Total is 12 units plus 12 units will give me 24 units, right? Then they ask how many marbles were there in the box at first. Okay? So total in the box at first, right? Just take 24 units, multiply by 15. Sorry. 24 units equal to 15 times 24. And that will give us 360. So answer is 4. 360. Actually, this question is phrased a bit weirdly. They say how many marbles were there in the box at first, but there was no change in the number of marbles. They only repacked it. Repacked it doesn't mean need to change, right? Okay, but never mind. So how many marbles were there altogether in the beginning? In the beginning, there were 360. So remember, use the model, and please, for parents who are watching this, right, when you're teaching them how to draw the model, even for separation of the units, you want to make it equal. If it's going to be very, very untidy like this, like, 11 units so small, then 1 unit so big, right, then draw for what? Then your own kid is going to be confused. Teach them the right method. Teach them from the beginning, I mean when they're young, so that when they are drawing models when they are older, it will be a lot easier for them, and it's a lot more effective. Done.